have him small, and then have him tall. How tall does he go? Good morning. Welcome back to Vlogmas. I think we're on day 11 now. I'm losing track. Every day I don't know. But we are over in Sussex today to go to a garden centre, which I'm so excited about because we've not been to a festive garden centre yet.
Yeah,
I feel like it's my favourite thing to do during the Christmas period, is just go and look at all of the new bits in the garden centre and all the displays. And you've already been to this one.
Yeah.
You came with your parents and you said it was really good, so I'm excited to go and have a little look. So we're going to go have a mooch. There's a few things we need to pick up. We've got loads of like pots on our balcony that don't have anything in.
Too many.
So I want to get lots of like little plants and flowers to go in there and get some Christmas decks and some presents.
Christmas present as well.
Oh, there's something else that we need to get from here.
Soil.
No, soil is presents for the girls as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because they do really good dog toys here, so we're going to grab some of them as well. So let's go in. I'm very excited. Look at these little Christmas cacti. There's Santa Claus. And those monkeys, why have they put reindeer antlers on them? Oh, like a little, is that a rat? I'm not too sure. Just so cute already. I don't think I've ever seen a festive chicken and it stands up. Look, you can have him small and then have him tall. How tall does he go? Wow. I don't think I can get away with bringing him home. It's quite sweet. Can you change the way he stands? Just like that. Oh, I do quite like all of these. Are they called gonks?
Yeah.
When they never have their eyes showing, like little gnomes. Oh. It's like a rock and roll one. It's called a rock gonk. Oh, not a bit of me, but for someone else maybe. So we just discovered, what's it called? It's just a magic wand.
Yeah.
You can use this to control your Christmas lights. Oh, cool. What a blast. This garden centre is very, I don't know what the word is, out there. Like, so many colourful bits. There's not, you know me, my little nice little neutrals. I mean, that's been controversial anyway on the last vlog about Christmas corner. But I feel like this garden centre's already been ransacked because we are nearly halfway through December. They've got some filler baubles here. We don't really need any more baubles, but I just wanted to have a little nosy at the nice ones. Oh, there's a little Christmas village. Look at this. I would love to have one of these in my house and just like collect all the different bits every year. How cool would that be? You'd need a big table, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I don't know where you'd put it. You'd need like a long sideboard or something to be able to... Look at that one with like Santa and his reindeer over there. I really like this one, just a little skiing one. Here are the reindeer. Little Christmas tree spinning around. God, £150, this is an expensive one. More skiing. Oh, this one's got a little toy shop. Yeah. Look at the little toy shop and they're caroling. Oh, that's really cute. Which one would you choose out of all of these?
Do you like this one?
Yeah. I like him. I also like just this little LED train. Wonder if that spins.
Maybe.
Don't want to break it. Apparently this is what Ty's mum wanted from the garden centre. How are you going to get that back up north?
Don't know.
I don't think you'll be able to.
Jesus, it's heavy.
I'm not going to pick it up. Good luck. It's £100.
Oh God, there's no way I can take that back.
No, I think we'd have to save that for a year where we can drive home for Christmas.
Yeah.
We've sort of decided that we're going to do Christmas down in Brighton this year, the two of us. So Ty's going home tomorrow, but you're going to take home some of your Cosy presents, aren't you? So that's the whole reason why we came to the garden centre. I didn't realise that was what you wanted to take up with you in your suitcase on the train. Could you imagine? You'd get over the luggage allowance.
I know.
Oh God. Well, should we take a photo of it? And we might be able to find one online that we can get delivered to them.
Yeah, maybe.
Have a look. Yeah. Anyway, we'll carry on browsing? Perusing? What's the word? Perusing. We've got a few bits so far, so I wanted to get some new herbs because the herbs that you get from the garden centre are so much better than the ones that you get from the supermarket. All of my supermarket ones always die. We've got a couple of like pots to go on the balcony. So this is salvia. I don't know how well either of these are going to do in a pot, but I've seen geraniums planted up in pots before. So I'm thinking salvia is more of like almost like a herbaceous border plant, so it might not do so well, but we'll give it a go. Yeah, we're just having a little wander through.
That's the olive tree I want.
Oh my god. How much is that going to be? See, I knew there was some kind of museum here when I was telling you about it. This is the Museum of Gardening, and they've got like the old like lawnmowers and God knows what those are over there, but they've got a museum of something here.
It smells so good.
Over here we've got the oldest lawnmower in the world. Got one there from 1925. It's actually quite cool to look at. Do not touch. Oh my god, that one's scary. I don't want to go near that. Hi, so it's a bit later on, but I just wanted to show you the few things that we picked up from the garden centre. It really wasn't that exciting of a trip. Like, I won't lie, I don't want to complain, I was a little bit underwhelmed by that garden centre. When we went in the summer, it was amazing. And obviously because it's Christmas, and it's winter, there's not that many plants out and about, but the Christmas selection just wasn't popping off. It's December 9th. I feel like that's still enough time to be selling baubles and like Christmassy bits. But yeah, it seemed like it had already been ransacked. The sales were already on there, like it was crazy. So the things I picked up were mainly plants, which I'm like, this isn't that interesting for anyone to watch at all. But if you know me, you know that we've got lots of like terracotta pots out and about, and we've got so many empty ones that I originally had planned to put herbs in. But I always buy the supermarket herbs and they just die within like a couple of days. No matter if I like take them out and put them in fresh soil and like do all the hacks that it says to do online to like keep them alive. I think because they cram so many plants in like that one, they just don't last very long. But when I bought herbs from the garden centre before, they've lasted ages. So I picked up a new parsley plant. And Ty's going to kill me because he's just cleaned this dining room table that I'm just putting these soily plants on. Is the next herb, just some rosemary, because I always have to buy rosemary out and about. Obviously that's not going to do us for Christmas, but my plan is, if I have a rosemary plant, then like when I need to do the roasts over winter, it's sorted. I don't need to go and buy new ones. And then we've just got a few like plant pots for the balcony that need to be filled. So I picked up, like you saw, the geranium. Actually, I'm now getting deja vu. I did show you guys this whilst I was out in the garden centre, but I got some geraniums, and then I got some salvia, which I do need to Google if these are safe for the girls. I'm pretty sure it's foxglove that are poisonous. Let me look. Salvia is fine, so we're all good. Apparently it's descendant of sage, which is quite cute. But yeah, those are my little goodies from the garden centre. I'm going to pop these up now. Ty has gone to meet his friend for a couple of drinks, and then I don't know if he's getting dinner out or not, but I'm going to make some salmon for dinner. So I'm going to marinate my salmon in a minute and have a nice little wholesome evening. I've got the diffusers on in the house, like the electric diffusers. I've like had all of the windows open for the past hour. It has dropped about 7 degrees in this flat. It is freezing. I've wrapped up the girls in their blankets because we've had like the window open over here in the kitchen, and then I've tried to make like a tunnel through the bedroom because I just felt like it just needed to be freshened up in here, like especially when you've got the heating on and the air sort of goes a bit like stagnant, I don't know. So I wanted the windows open. I was like, let's just wrap up warm for a little bit. So heating is back on, diffusers are on. Having a nice night. I might light some candles as well. I'm going to pot up my little herbs. How cute. Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Here is the final collection. I ended up splitting the geraniums into two. It was like one really big root ball, and when I Googled it, it said that you could just cut it down the middle and split it into two because it was quite big. So we've got two little geraniums. Hopefully they survive. Got my parsley plant in the new little pot that you would have seen that I picked up from Burford. A rosemary in my old aged terracotta pot, although this now looks really like bright and new because it's wet, but promised it is old and vintage. And then this is the salvia. I actually found this pot down at the bins. So I was like, that will be perfect. Sorry, you're really zoomed in again. I always forget about this. But I was like, ideal. I'm looking for a big terracotta pot. So I took our bins down to get rid of like all the soil, and I thought, you're coming home with me. So yeah, there's a little haul. I'm going to pop them. I think I'll keep them indoors for now because it's very windy and cold outside. So I think I might just hibernate them in here for the night until they get themselves settled in their new pots. And yeah, have a nice chilled one. We've got Zoella on the TV. I mean, she's not called Zoella anymore, but Zoe Suggs Vlogmas on the TV. Going to marinate the salmon like I told you and just have a nice chilled evening. I'm very excited. Actually, I think I might go and do the red light therapy mask now because I've not done that in a couple of days. And then edit the vlog, salmon, TV, whilst I do all of that. So this is the finished meal. We've got the salmon, some roasted pak choy, obviously the grains, some broccoli. It looks like a lot of food on this plate. But I'm telling myself it's okay because it's mainly just veg, protein. And also, sorry, I used this to get the salmon off. But I'm going to dive in now. We're watching Dairy Girls. Ty is home and then just going to have a nice chilled evening. Good evening. Sorry, we're not making a habit of closing the vlog off in bed, but I'm just very tired. And I had a nice shower. You've been busy. You've been doing all your wrapping, getting ready for your big trip.
Yeah, I've been out with George.
Oh yeah, you went out for dinner as well.
Yeah,
I did tell everyone that, so you already know, don't you worry. But yeah, we just had a very nice short evening watching the Dairy Girls, and I thought we'd sign off the vlog. I don't know how long this one's been. I think we chit-chatted a little bit. This one's a longer one in the garden centre, and I was chit-chatting away to you this evening, so I don't feel too bad. But first of all, I feel like we need to address the controversy over last night's video with Christmas Corner and everyone saying that I'm like not selfish, but that I need to learn to share my space and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, I do share it.
Yeah, you do.
I just feel like what you guys don't see is that like all of our decorations are mostly yours anyway.
Yeah.
And like all the work you don't seem to.
No, like we decorated everything ourselves. We decorated everything together and everything that we did. It was just like a little pop of red.
But you can have your pop of red when you're born.
I'm going to do Christmas next year, as I already said. So next year it's going to be red. It's going to be traditional. So Christmas Corner will be in full swing, and we'll have it then. So
okay,
but it's fine.
I feel like you'll forget by next December anyway.
Sort of.
But we bought all those decorations throughout all of our like baubles on the tree. We bought together as well. Like it's not just my things that I've stuck up around. So
yeah.
They are still ties, so don't you worry about poor Ty over here. And then, question of the day. I keep always wanting to say question of the week. Very simple. What do we both do for work? We sort of alluded to you and where you work, so you can kick this off.
Yeah, so as I said a couple of days ago.
When it was, a couple of vlogs ago.
I work for Royal Mail. So I'm a project manager. So yeah, I just sort of work in the logistics field, deploy sort of people change projects. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so as I said, I was out on delivery. So every year, Royal Mail asks all of its managers to go out on delivery and deliver parcels, just to like take the pressure off the frontline workers. So that's why I've been out on delivery and going out on delivery this week and next week. Just before Christmas.
Yeah, when do you finish before Christmas? Is it the 22nd?
I don't finish at Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve is your last day on the operation?
Oh, no. My last day of the operation the week before Christmas.
Oh, thank
the
God.
Friday before.
Who's telling me it was Christmas Eve?
Anyway.
It's a live reaction there.
Yeah, they could ask us to work until then.
Yeah, well, that's a shame because you'll be
Because obviously you guys need parcels and letters and sort of ways, so yeah, we're trying to do that really.
Our very own Santa Claus over here.
Yeah, it's just great being in the van, over Christmas, speaking to like the customers, having the Christmas music on.
I don't know if I'd enjoy it. You did have a nice time last year when we went to the Peak District, didn't you?
Yeah, that was great.
You said everyone was really friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit different, gets me out of my day job.
Yeah. And then I do, mine's a little bit more confusing. I do consulting, which is basically when you like work with clients. And so my clients, I mainly do consulting in the financial field. So they're like the big banks, and I do like projects with the banks. And there'll be like transformation projects. So like, say one bank's bought a different other bank, they need us to like go in and like sort out the logistics of the merger and bits like that. But yeah, that's it. That's all I can really say. I have done a couple of videos about like the kind of like day to day of what I do, and like it changes all the time. Like this summer I almost did like a little UK tour, didn't I? It was absolute hell. Just like to loads of different like areas of the UK to see all these different offices and how they're operated and bits like that. But yeah, I feel like, well, I've done that for 5 years. How long have you been with Raw Mail? Longer than me.
8-9 years now.
Yeah, we're dedicated to our companies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope that gives you a little bit of context what we do. And obviously like when you're not in the operation, we both work from home anyway, and so that's why like I'm able to do Vlogmas, and like you're on the vlogs as well. But you do go into like the office and on site, and I obviously do travel, but yeah,
sometimes I pop into London or go into the local delivery office.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it just depends on what projects I could be on. So I could be traveling, just like what Jake was saying, he was over the summer. So if I'm on a project that needs me on site, then I need to travel to be on site. Whereas you don't really like that, but I really enjoy being like talking to people and sort of being there, deploying the change. Really.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I don't mind being on site if it's like worthwhile. Whereas like, I would travel for like 2 days to get to these places, and then be with a manager for an hour in the morning, and then sort of just have to like sit there and work in this like random bank. And I was like, what is the point in this?
Yeah.
But like
yours was quite far. It was like the other end of the country in Scotland.
Yeah, which was just
it
was long days. I would get there at like
far.
midnight and then need to be like up at like 6.
Yeah.
It was just awful. But then you've done like also like the Isle of Skye and stuff. Not the Isle of Skye, the Isle of Arran. And like, it wasn't with the Highlands, was it? You've done some pretty like extravagant places in the UK, random places.
With work?
Yeah.
I went to the Isle of Arran, but not with work.
Oh, I thought you went there with work. Oh, maybe not then. So you've always stuck to
I've done the Highlands again, but not with work.
Okay, I'm getting close. I'm tired.
I've been to Northern Ireland.
What, with work?
I've been to Belfast. In the Northern Ireland, 'cause obviously Raw Mail's there as well, so I sort of... On one of the projects I was working on, I would like fly from Manchester to Edinburgh, then down to Southampton, and across to like near Cardiff, and then over to Northern Ireland, back across to London. So that was quite a lot.
Not the life for me, really. But anyway, hope you've enjoyed this little vlog. Hope you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. And if you've got any other questions for us, please leave them down below. You obviously won't be here tomorrow night, so...
Yeah, I'm going to see my parents.
Not saying the night, say goodbye for tomorrow. And then on Thursday, my family are coming down, so then we'll be back. You'll be back then.
Yeah.
We're going to be a little bit busy with family, but yeah, I've not told my family much about YouTube, and so I feel like I'm going to reveal it this little weekend that they come. So you will be, there'll still be Vlogmas this weekend, don't worry. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll speak to you later.
See you soon. Bye.